The
Every
fishbowl?
cue.
The fishbowl.
Oh, you should have brought it up. It's not. What? You should have brought that up. It's not.
What happened in measure 2?
Some people didn't do the staccato, so it must have not been clear that it was changing at that point.
You prepared early for the legato.
Okay.
Show it again. Rebound all the way from it, just like a regular staccato, and then just flip down.
Make sure that you break the plane on your piano stuff. But I'm fine with number 2.
The reason you're not breaking the plane is because you're using too much fingers. You need to keep your fingers still and use more wrist.
Okay.
It'll just give you a better sound. That's why you do it, okay? Do you have a mezzo forte in the
No,
4th measure?
no.
Okay.
Use some all of your legatos, you need to break the plane more.
And
All of your legatos need to break the plane more, including the forte ones.
and your piano staccatos need to break the plane. Period.
Why don't you do that one again and break the plane with reckless abandon?
It's carte blanche right there.
Well, I don't know what happened. However, breaking the plane was much better, and that was the main objective.
And did you hear the sound difference? It was just richer. It was still soft. It was still a gentle piano, but it was much better. Okay, the problem is that you're married to your pattern. Whenever you do staccato, your pattern goes from this to this immediately. I mean, with steel, you sometimes can't even tell what beat he's on because he's so up and down. So go super vertical, and that way you won't have to worry as much about, oh, am I rebounding the right direction? And you can focus on, is it a clear staccato? And if you get lost in the pattern, who cares? 3.
I don't have anything.
Oh, okay. I think that was your most successful one.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how to say this without making some of you overthink and some of you confused. I struggled with piano staccatos for a really long time, and I had to make a mental shift. Instead of the plane being in the same place that it was for legato, I had to shift it so that I thought of thinking, instead of like like this, thinking more like this. So I had to physically work to go down more. There was some pointing, like conscious pointing down of the baton so that I could get deeper for my staccatos. And it was kind of cheating because we're, you know, ready position means this, which means your baton points up, is what happened. I raised my elbow a little, my wrist stayed in the same position, but that made my baton point down, and I could achieve the clarity that I wanted. I thought that would be a problem, and then Dr. Steele said something about it in master class, and he was like, well, it works. So that's something, if you guys are having trouble breaking the plane on staccato, or okay, that's a little extreme, it's just a little bit, make sure your baton is level, not pointing up, but level, not pointing, yeah. And then just, yep, straight, but then you have to return to parallel. Yeah, something like that.
It has to have energy in it, otherwise it just
It
looks
feels
like
really awkward, but it gets the sound that you want. It's crisper, and you have more control. Question?
I do have a question. For the piano staccato, you just want to go down, but you don't want to rebound as high up?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
You still want to go nice and deep.
But the rebound up is what makes it loud?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
This,
And you do
Loud.
see
softer, but that's
the
still,
difference.
I mean, there's still breaking of the plane, right? And again, extending will help with that, and making sure that you're not, like your elbow's not down in your baton. There's no way you can get a piano like this. I mean, I'm not even close to breaking the plane, right? You have to shift it a little bit, which is kind of, but not. Okay, I don't want you to overthink that. It's just an idea to experiment around with. Maybe you guys can see, does that work for me? Does it not? Two things, look in the mirror, but then pulse an unsuspecting musician. Someone who preferably is not in this class and won't be sitting there analyzing every single move you do. Just someone random, maybe someone a little younger that will act on instinct and tell you exactly what it is you need to hear.
Yeah.
Even anyway, in a very concise way. That's what I would do, okay? All right. I mean, your changes are fine. These are just little things, all right?